what do you recommend maybe a parent may do or say if we hear like our child using negative self-talk? Like I know that my daughter, for a simple example is like, I can't do that, and I always say, yet. I'm trying to like, I want to be that, I want to be that positive voice in her that comes
Yes.
up in her head later, right? So, what are some things we can do as parents to help our kids diffuse from their thoughts and deal with that negativity in their own, that's just natural for us.
Yeah, for sure. I think we want to swoop in and just say the opposite. Oh, you can do this. Oh, you're great at that. And yet we're learning, with kids, mental health challenges are really increasing even pre-pandemic. So something's not going right, when we try to swoop in that way. And I think the important part is to really cultivate an understanding that thoughts don't define you and that thoughts are okay, but they're not necessarily true. Any thought is not necessarily you. Any thought is not necessarily true either, of course. And so, you know, when your child is showing those thoughts of being, unable to do something or not good at something, part of it is having them use those same tools of recognizing it as a thought. So even, you're having that thought and, that thought might be coming from anxiety. Are you looking through a lens that makes sense right now? Some kids respond well to sort of the metaphor of glasses. Like, am I looking through clear glasses right now? Or did I put on a pair of glasses that is not the prescription that I need to see clearly? And these glasses are scratched or they're distorted or they're super, super dark. So I can't see anything at all, right? What kind of lenses am I putting on it and looking through? Or if I have the same thoughts over and over again that are very distressing, kids respond really well to that idea of a character too. I've got my stage fright bully that often starts to yell at me when I'm about to speak up in class, but that stage fright bully really doesn't know me very well and doesn't have any important information to give me. So I know that it's going to be yelling, but I'm going to just keep on going and the show must go on and that kind of thing. But I think we do often swoop in with our kids in a way that has, sort of the backfire effect of invalidating their experience. Oh, don't cry, or you have nothing to be afraid of, or, it's going to be okay. Oh, you're okay. And it's so tempting to do that because we think it's comforting. But in reality, the biggest comfort is actually helping teach them that, yeah, this is hard. You are feeling big feelings, and let's work on giving you tools to move through them, or let me sit with you here in this feeling. One of the reasons therapy is so powerful is because you're having someone bear witness. You're having someone there with you in your pain, not because that person's taking away that pain in that moment immediately, but they're experiencing it with you and they're there and they're not running away. And so a lot of times I think our job as a parent is, instead of, making their feelings go away, it's helping them understand that we get it and that the feelings are big. And now let's move forward and figure out how to act on them. I think a lot of times we want to take our kids' feelings away because it's like, well, if my kid gets mad, they're going to scream or they're going to throw stuff and they're going to behave in a way we don't want them to. But that pause is really important. It's not the anger that's the problem. We don't need our kids to not be angry. We need our kids to not go on autopilot when they're angry and start screaming or start hitting their sister. That's what we need. So we need to teach that pause. And that's very different than teaching them not to be angry.
Catch new episodes of the Mindful Mama podcast and other free resources, including the Mindful Mom Guide at mindfulmamamentor.com. You can listen to every back catalog episode, including interviews with Dr. Dan Siegel, Ianla Van Zant, Sharon Salzberg, and get meditations, join our private Facebook group, and more. Go to mindfulmamamentor.com now. I'll see you there.